to channel. This is Rohan from Rohan the Chess Master, and in this video I will be playing Martin, the worst bot on chess.com, but to give myself a little twist, every move we are going to be spinning a wheel to see which piece we can move. So as you can see on the first move, I can only move a pawn or a knight. I can't move any of the other pieces, so I have removed them from the wheel. But let's say I get pawn and I go e4. The next move, I have to spin a wheel that decides between knight, pawn, bishop, king, and queen. So if I get king, then I'm basically forced to go king e2. And yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so let me spin the wheel, and we get pawn. Okay, so normally I would go e4, but in this case, if I go e4 and I get king, I kind of have to go king e2. But, I mean, like, if I go c4 or something, like the English, then I have to get pawn, queen, or knight, which isn't really... Yeah, I'm gonna go queen's pawn opening with d4. And now we have to do bishop, knight, pawn, queen, and king. So everything except rook. Okay, I have added the pieces we need to add, and let's spin it again. And, ooh, that was a close one. We almost got king. Alright, so we get queen. I'm gonna go queen d3 because I don't want to block in my own bishop. And Martin plays knight f6. Again, it's pawn, knight, bishop, queen, and king, so we don't have to add anything or change anything. And we get bishop. Okay, that's very nice. Bishop f4. And we get knight bd7. Kind of blocks in his own bishop, but not the worst move, I guess. Alright, let's spin the wheel again. And we get king. Okay. It was only a matter of time before that happened. Okay, I guess king d1, because I don't want to bring my king to d2. And we get h6. And king again. Okay, king back to e1. a6. And we get queen. Okay, well, not a lot to do with the queen. I guess queen b3 puts some pressure on these pawns, and it can't really be attacked unless Martin wants to go knight c5, which would be a bit unfortunate for me. Okay, g5. I need to get bishop here, or else I kind of lose the bishop. And we get queen again. Okay, we could play some hope chess here and hope Martin wouldn't take anything, but that seems very risky. I'm gonna go queen c3. And if he doesn't take my bishop, then I can try to like trap the queen. And he does take my bishop. Okay. Not off to a great start. But okay, we get knight. I'm gonna go ahead and play knight f3. And oh, I just realized I can't move my bishop anymore, because it's blocked in. So now we have to add rook instead of bishop. King, queen, knight, pawn, and rook. Okay, we're back with the new wheel, and let's spin it again. Queen again! That would have been useful last move, but okay. Queen d3, I guess. And we get b6. I really need a pawn move so I can like develop my pieces. Okay, knight. Not bad. I'll go knight c3. And does he defend the pawn? No, he does not. If I could get another knight here, that would be nice. No, we get king. And I can't even castle because we moved the king before. Alright, king d1. Okay, knight back to f6. And we get pawn. Okay, that's good. Now I could go like e3 and try to develop the bishop. Or I could just take this. No. If I don't get queen here, No, I get pawn. This is bad. Let's go e4 and hope he doesn't see my queen. Oh no. He saw it. And we can't even take back because then I would need pawn or bishop and we get king. Okay, king d2 I guess. And he takes my pawn with check. Wait, queen's not possible. The only options I have are knight and king. Okay, let's see which one we get. We get king. Of course we do. I mean, I guess I can just take this knight. Oh god, okay. Knight takes f2. I mean, our only option is king at this point, so I'm not gonna spin the wheel. And he doesn't take my rook. Okay, I really need to get rook here. So we can do king, knight, bishop, rook, or pawn. So anything except queen. Okay, hopefully we get rook, and yeah, we do. Okay, should I go rook e1? No, I have to save the rook. Queen d6, uh-oh. Really don't want his queen getting involved. I get knight, I don't really want to move my knight right now. I want to move my bishop or my rook. If I could get like rook and then king, that would be ideal, so I can tuck my king on b1 or c1. Okay, I guess we'll go knight d4. Don't really have a lot of options. Rook g8 by Martin. And we get knight again. Okay, we could go here and hope that he doesn't see this. But that seems a little risky. I'm just gonna go back. e5, yikes. Full center control by Martin. Knight again? Oh god. Yeah, I don't want to go like knight e2 or something because then if we get bishop, then it's blocked in. So I guess knight a4. Knight e4 check. Okay, I have to move my king. So I'll go king d3. Queen b8. Okay. Really need to get like bishop or rook here. Oh no, we get king again. My only king move is king e2. Okay, and then we get bishop. Oh wait, I can't move my bishop. I just realized. Okay, so we need to spin that again. So I can't move the bishop. Get bishop again. Okay, maybe I should actually remove bishop so we don't keep getting it. Alright. And we have to move the rook. Okay, making some progress. Splitting the rook over, and if I could get like 2 king moves, that would be nice. Because you already gave me a bunch of king moves, why not give me more? Knight. Or I could go here and hope he doesn't see it. I mean, we're pretty losing at this point, so let's just go for it. Oh no, he saw it. Well, even if I get like king, and then like I could get a discovered attack maybe. I get knight. Okay, that's not very helpful. Knight c3. Okay, now I have a choice: pawn or king. I would really like king, so I could go here and get a discovered attack. Or not there. That would hang the rook. King d2. So please give me king. No, we got pawn. Oh, wait a second. I can't even take with pawn because it's a double check. So I have to go here. And the next move... Oh, no. I can't take the queen? Because I got... Okay. Uh... Oh, it's a check. Oh my god. Okay, I can't move my pawn. I need rook, which would be absolutely horrible, or king. Well, king is also absolutely horrible because... I lose my rook. Here goes. I think rook is just main one, so yeah, king. And bishop f5 check. We could block with rook. We have to block with rook. And this is mate. Martin won by checkmate. I think this challenge is a little too hard because every move we can't make a move of our own. So I have an idea to make it a little bit more fair. Alright guys, I'm back with the new wheel, and the way I made it more fair is instead of only having pawn, knight, bishop, rook, queen, king, for every pawn or knight there is, I added one called choice, which means I can move whatever I want. So since this is a startup game and I can only move pawn or knight, I'm gonna remove all the other ones. So basically this way, there's half a chance I can do whatever I want and half a chance that it gives me a certain piece that I have to move. So see, I get choice, so I'll just go e4. Right? And now e5, and I can move anything I want except rook. And let's spin it again. And we get knight, but I was gonna move my knight anyway, so that's great. Okay, we get the Petrov's defense. Let's spin it again because I don't think anything has changed. And we get bishop. Okay, I would have liked to get choice or knight so I can take this pawn, but bishop's not too bad. I mean, bishop c4. Bishop c5. Okay, now we can actually also move the rook, so I need to add that. Spin it again. Okay, we get choice, which is nice because I can take this pawn. a5. Okay, Martin's not doing anything. And we get rook. Okay, that's not so bad. I mean, rook f1, I guess. And bishop goes back to f8, undeveloping itself. Let's spin it again. And we get rook again. Okay. Not the best, but I'm not losing. I would have liked to get knight or bishop so I can actually, fork. You've got to be kidding me. Rook again? Alright, rook f1. Yeah, d6. There's still this fork, by the way. Just need knight or choice. Getting kind of unlucky here. Okay, bishop. Well, the problem with bishop is if I take and he goes here, well, he has to, then my bishop's protected by my knight, but then my knight's hanging. So if I move my knight, not there, like here, then my bishop's hanging. But let's do it anyway, because Martin's not gonna see that. Yeah, I don't know what I want in this position. Okay, get choice. I don't know if I want to lose my knight or my bishop. I guess I want to keep my bishop. So we'll go bishop b3 with the idea that if he doesn't take, then we can move back. He doesn't take! Okay, now I just need knight or choice. Or even bishop, because I can take this. And we get choice. Okay, I mean, I could trade, but I don't want to risk getting, like, rook next move. And then, like, losing my knight. So I'm just going to move back and be safe. Okay, d5. I'm up 2 pawns, which is good. Pawn! Nice. We can actually take this. Bishop takes back. I would like to trade because I'm up material. That's not the best. I mean, I guess we can develop a piece. It's fine. I would like to get bishop here, or choice. King. Okay, well, king e2 is forced. Knight c6. Good move by Martin. And we get choice. Okay, yes, I'm going to take this with check. He does take back, and now I would like to get bishop, or pawn, or king, or choice. A lot of options. Pawn because I want to go here and develop my bishop. Bishop because I want to take this and simplify. King because I want to just tuck my king back and then, like, give a check. Okay, knight. I can't go here, I can't go here. Going back doesn't make a lot of sense. So I guess knight g5. Knight d4. Uh-oh. Oh wait, we need to get king in this position. That's the only thing. So knight will be next time. Okay, knight. It's really tempting to go there. It's too risky though. It's too risky. I'm gonna go knight h3 and let my queen have some vision to get outside. Okay, king d7. I don't know what Martin is doing. But we get choice. And that's really good because this is a free knight now. Okay, queen e8 check. And bishop. He mates me with queen e2. And he always sees mate in one. So my best chance is going one of these options. Could have won that. I could have won that. We're gonna try again because now it's more fair. I mean, I was winning. We're gonna try again. First spin, we get choice. All right, let's go with d4 this time. And now we can have anything except for rook. So let me just remove rook. And we get pawn. Okay, Queen's Gambit. He accepts it. Interesting. Choice again. All right. Now the question is, do I want to go Queen C3? Sorry, Knight C3 or E4? I think I'll just go E4 and grab the entire center. Because when my knight moves, then rook is an option, and I really don't want to go rook B1, rook A1, and waste time with that. Okay, we get bishop, which is perfect because I can take this. Queen F6. Okay, I really need pawn here. Because that queen is just doing nothing. Ooh, we were really close. Do you see that? It was like so close to queen. But we get choice, so I will go here. Let's spin it again. G2 is hanging. And oh, so close again. Queen and choice. But we get choice. So I'm gonna defend my pawn by going G3. Or move my pawn so it doesn't get taken. And knight. Okay. I mean, I kind of have to move my knight here. I could also go at f3. But now we gotta add rook. So let me just do that real quick. And let's spin it again. And we get choice. Okay, this is going good. I could risk it for the biscuits, but after that, if I don't get like bishop and knight, if I get like queen or something, that would be really bad. So I'm just gonna go bishop f4. Solid. a5. I don't know what Martin's doing. Rook. All right. Well, I mean, out of these two options, I guess rook c1. And oh, he sacks the knight. Now the thing is, do I get it? Of course I don't. Okay, we get knight. I guess our best try is knight b5, even though he could take. Bishop b4 check. Okay, now I have actually a lot of options. I could move my king. I could block with bishop. I could block with knight. I could block with rook, even though I really don't want to. And I could block with queen, even though I really don't want to. So basically, the only thing that can't happen is pawn. So we'll go ahead and remove pawn and choice. And hopefully we get like knight or king or something. Okay, we get choice. Thank God. Let's go bishop d2. He takes it. Okay. King or queen? Or choice? I want to get queen or choice. So there's like a 3/4 chance that I get what I want here. And 1/4 chance that I don't. got to be kidding me. I said there was a 1/4 chance I get what I don't want. Okay. Well, at least we didn't like have to go king f1 and lose the rook. I guess that's good. King d7 is played by Martin. And now I guess I can move my knight, I can move my queen, I can move anything. So let me just add everything back on there. And spin it again. Get rook. Okay, well, I don't want to lose my rook, but I still want to keep it on the c file. So rook c3. Queen h6 check. Okay, so now we can block with pawn. We can block with rook, or we can move the king. So pawn, rook, and king. And we get choice. Yeah, I'm just gonna go f4 and keep my position solid with the, connect 4. Oh my god! Martin! That's a free queen! Martin is functioning here, but luckily for him, I can move my king, I can move my rook, or I can take the pawn. If I get choice, I can also take. So there's a 2/3 chance. 3 choices and 1 pawn. That's 4 out of 6. 2/3 chance that I can take his queen. And 1/3 chance that I have to like block with the rook or move my king. Sorry, move my king. Here goes. Wheel, don't fail me now. Oh my god. Okay, of course we have to get king. Let's move the king. And now he takes my pawn. This is really bad. Queen, bishop, rook, king. So everything except pawn and knight. Wait, no. There's knight too. So everything except pawn. Sweel is really being unlucky to me. Okay, we get rook and lose it immediately. It's not a good start. Now we have knight, bishop, queen, and king. I really hope I just get like king. So rook is gone. Now let's spin it again. Why did I have to do that? Okay, we get king. And queen takes g1! Oh my god! I can take with my rook or my king. But the crazy thing is there's no legal moves for me that doesn't take this queen. So even though I lost like so much material, I have to take. But I don't know which one I'm going to take with. I mean, if it was up to me, then I would probably take with the rook. But I don't know what this wheel is going to decide for me. Let's see. Honestly, I don't really care. Okay, king. All right, that's okay. That's okay. We're doing good. This knight is still free, so if I just get knight, queen, or choice, then I can take it. I can move everything except rook right now, I believe. And spin it again. And we get choice. Amazing. I'm gonna take this free knight. And now again we can move everything except for rook. So hopefully I get queen or choice so I can actually take this pawn. We get choice. Nice. Take this. Okay. Rook shuffles out of the way, but that's gonna be free now. So hopefully I get choice again, or is my luck gonna run out? Oh, that was so close. Do you guys see that? Bishop and choice was so close, but luckily we get choice. We get to take the rook. And I'm gonna start looking for a checkmate. Like if I could get my king out of the way and then bring my rook in, there should be a checkmate somewhere. Yeah, it's still king, pawn, knight, bishop, queen. Choice again. Okay. Now the question is, do I want to gobble up some more pawns, or do I want to just move my king and then start attacking? I think I'm gonna move my king and start attacking. Actually, bishop there. Okay. doesn't really concern me. If I just get choice a few more times, I should be completely winning here. Now, if I go rook d1, and he takes my knight, and I get something ridiculous like queen, I'm probably going to lose my knight and my bishop. Sorry, my knight and my bishop. So, with that in mind, I'm going to take this pawn first. Anyway, I think Martin like pre-moved that or something. So now we can take that with knight or bishop. And okay, we were close to choice and bishop, but doesn't really matter because I can actually just take the rook too. Yeah, it's even better. Free rook for me. I mean, he gets a bishop. Now if I just get a couple rooks or choices, then we should be able to do really good here. Nice. Rook d1. h4. I don't know what that is. So now we have pawn, knight, rook, queen, king. So everything except bishop. Okay, let me fix that. Give me a minute. And we get king. Okay. I guess king g1 so that none of these moves are checks. Bishop d5. Yeah, I was kind of hoping for check because now the bishop's kind of blocked. But if I get like knight, then I could probably lure the bishop away. Or attack the bishop, that is. And nice, we get choice. Which one's better is the question. Knight c7 or knight b6? I think knight c7 because it also controls this square. Doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna go there. Okay, king goes to e7. Now we have two free pieces. Or after this, I get a free pawn. So hopefully we get queen or knight. And okay, we get rook. I mean, I kind of want to sack. Don't ask me why I did that, by the way. I just wanted to sack. And now we get king. Okay, so I still don't want both of these moves to be checks. So I'm just gonna go king f1. And, oh wait, it can't be rook anymore. Let me just update that. And let's spin it again. Knight saves itself. And we get choice. Nice. I will take this pawn, which has somehow been living this entire time. And now I'm actually threatening to take because there's a pin. Okay, he gets out of the pin. But now this is a free knight. I mean, not free because he can take two, but I'm up a queen, so. Spin it again. Hopefully I get queen or choice. And nice, we get queen, which is exactly what we want. Trading is good. And he takes my knight, so I gotta remove that from here. And now I just get a bunch of queens or choices, and I win. Or even pawns. It doesn't matter. Because I gotta push my pawns. Yeah, we get queen. Queen, pawn, or choice. And I still win. King, it's not gonna really help. Yes, pawn. Thank you. G4. And now there's no way to stop G5, G6, D7, G8. Mate. Right? G5, D3, G6, D2, King E2, promotes, takes, and then mate. Alright, let's spin it again. And we get choice. I will continue with G5. This pawn's getting a bit closer, but if I just go like King E1, it should be fine. Yeah. Choice. Let's go King E1 now because if I go like G6, he goes here and I get pawn. That's a bit of an issue. So King E1. And let's spin it again. Nice choice. We'll go G6. A4. Doesn't really matter. I'm gonna under promote to a rook and win. Choice. G7. D2. Okay, now my only legal is king, so I'm just gonna take. B4. And now we get choice. And with that, I will promote the pawn to a rook with a ladder's mate. This video was long. It's 30 minutes. Yeah, my longest video so far is like 17, 18 minutes. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. And like and subscribe. Bye!